trying too hard to shoplift when your attention should be on other things. About 20 years ago, I was working as an assistant store manager for a small mall-based toy store chain. These were not terribly large stores, 3 to 5 short aisles, plus the front end and register area, and we were required to greet anyone who came in the store within 29 seconds. As a result, we usually had a pretty good idea of how many customers were in the store and where they were. Also relevant to this story, all items were individually priced. That is, each item had a price sticker on it with partial perforations so it would tear if anyone tried to remove it. One evening, a college-age guy and his girlfriend came into the store and headed to the aisle with the radio-controlled cars, where they proceed to spend approximately 45 minutes to an hour declining all offers of assistance. We do not have that large a selection of radio-controlled cars, so this seems a bit excessive. Apparently, the young lady also thinks this is excessive, as every time I pass near them, I see she has her arms crossed, is sighing loudly at regular intervals, rolling her eyes. She may even have been tapping her foot by the end of it. Finally, they come to the register to check out, bringing one of the largest and most expensive radio-controlled cars we carry. I ring it up and he barks at the $59.99 prices. "I thought that was $10, he says, and points at the price tag. I look. Sometimes we did misprice things and would honor it if it was our mistake, and can see that the tag has been swapped. The perforations I mentioned earlier are slightly skewed, as though someone tried to peel a price sticker off a cheaper item and place it on this one, but didn't quite get it even. The corner of the tag isn't sticking to the box and it easily peels off. There's a spot where you can clearly tell the old tag was removed. Finally, each tag has a SKU on it, the stock number for the tagged item, and when I punch that in, it comes up an obviously different item. Since the company has a no confrontation policy with regards to thieves, I tell the guy I can't honor the price since someone obviously changed the tag. I look him in the eyes and tell him that sometimes people try to rip us off by swapping tags. That someone probably was in the process of switching the tags when an employee walked by and they left to avoid getting caught. That I wished I could catch them doing it because it's technically shoplifting and we could prosecute. But I apologized for the inconvenience and said since this is clearly a case of someone trying to steal from us, I couldn't give it to him at that price. I'm not sure if he was bright enough to realize I knew he was the one who swapped the tags or just thought he lucked out. He looked a little uncomfortable and said he understood. She looked a lot pissed off and didn't say anything, and they both left. I put a new price tag on the item, an item he obviously got the $10 tag off of, and go about the rest of the shift. About an hour or so later, the guy and his, I assume based on her facial expression and body language, now ex-girlfriend, came back and asked if we had seen any car keys. I managed not to start laughing until after I had told them no, and they left again. Sadly, wherever he lost his keys, it wasn't in my store. So that's the story for today's video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.